What's up guys? Welcome to this week's video. I'm really excited about this. We are doing full style tutorial videos today. So if you've ever wondered, how do I build out a Shopify homepage on your website that's going to convert into sales for you? There are so many bad websites out there. And sometimes you just want a really easy tool that you can follow and work through so you can build out your own amazing and beautiful and converting Shopify store. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through step-by-step tutorial style on how to build out your Shopify homepage. And I'm gonna be using a company that I started as an example, which is a baby blanket company. So be sure to follow along if you are in your journey of creating a Shopify store and you just need a little bit of more support. We also have some free guides that you can grab in the show notes. We have a Shopify checklist and we have 9 steps to launch your e-commerce business. So be sure to check those out. And of course, be sure to tap that button, thumbs up, and give me a subscribe so you know all the future videos that we have coming out for you. And then lastly, if we've not met, my name is Carrie and I am a product-based business coach, mentor, educator. I help people like you start and grow your dream e-commerce business. Let's go.
All right, now that we have products, we have collections, we've done our wireframe, we have an idea of how we want to lay out the website, let's start building it out. So let's go down to Impulse, Customize, and let's start building it out. So first we're gonna, since we just worked on our products and collections, let's do that first. So let's go over here and we're gonna just click collection. We're gonna come over here because again, everything that we click on the left-hand side is what is updated over here. If we want to adjust anything, we actually do it on this side. So you click over here and now we're gonna click select collection. So this is a featured collection category. So you add 3 collections in there. So first we're gonna put organic cotton. We're going to go back over here. We're going to click that. We're going to click, oh shoot, sorry. I don't know how I messed that up. Click organic cotton. And then at the bottom, click select. That's why. And then click this one. And we're going to click, we're going to do muslin, press select. Here, we're going to do the winter favorites. Yay. Okay. And then since we don't have a 4th one, you can click that, or you can come over here and you can either hide it or you can delete it. So I'm just going to remove the block for now. And then we want to kind of like see how it doesn't look even. It's because right here, and you can always fix things. So if you click that again, go back to collection list and come over here, you can put collections per row. So we can just move that down to 3. So it's that easy to fix. So now watch what happens. Perfect. Okay. So that looks perfect and that's now done. So easy. Okay. Now let's go and we're going to add, we're not going to do a video yet because we have to do a YouTube for that. So for now, let's just do a featured product. So this is where you're going to highlight your best seller. Okay. You're not going to like pick some random thing. You're going to highlight a bestseller or a featured product of like a season, a month. If it's Black Friday and you're selling one main thing, put that here. So for us, we're going to be selling our bestseller is our Azure muslin baby blanket. Perfect. We're going to go over here and we're going to customize this a little bit. So say we want the image to be on the right-hand side. You can go over here and you can click right. Doesn't really matter. I actually think it looks way better on the left. And just from our eyes visually, we'd read left to right. And I feel like you should see the image and then read about what it is. You can click size. I'm going to click small for now, but we can go back and click medium. Enable image zoom. I always would have that enabled because you want people to be able to zoom in. Thumbnail picture next to media, below media. So let's see what that means. If you let's see, if you go down, I don't know what below the media would look like. So let's look. There is no thumbnail, so we'll just leave that. Oh, okay. Right here. Show thumbnail. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Mobile layout. So let's go back now to mobile. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so we go back here, mobile layout, and let's say on mobile, we want it to be like full width or 75% width. So it looks pretty similar to me. So think that's fine. Okay. And then if you click theme settings, it sometimes lets you update other things. So let's see what this says. Show saved amount. So this is like if you're having a sale or something. Show vendor, show breadcrumb. So if you're not sure what that means, just literally leave it alone. Or you can Google. Buy buttons. So if you click buy buttons, you can say like, no, I don't want buy buttons there. And you can just leave it alone. Buy buttons are cool because if someone just knows they want it, they can click that and it brings them to the checkout. So I really like the buy buttons, but you don't really need them if you don't want to. And then this is going to be the add to cart buttons. Okay, so yeah, so this looks pretty amazing. So we're going to save that. I always like to just save quite often. But let's go back to desktop first. Okay, so we have featured collections. We have a featured product. Now let's do these little things here. And I'm going to keep this part like super short and sweet. So go back to our wireframe. We have to add the mission statement. We've done this. So you can kind of come in here and even like cross things off as you do them. So we haven't done that yet. We've done featured products. We have our bestseller. Let's cross that off the list. So this will be the fastest way that you can make a website is if you wireframe it briefly, you map things out, you already add your products and collections first, then you can get through this in a breeze. So we have our featured or key selling points. We have eco-friendly, made in the USA, and charity. So let's go back and just make this really quick. So this part here is, it says column. So let's go. So it's text columns with icons. So here you're just wanting to highlight something about your brand. So things that your customers will care about. So for me, we're going to do eco-friendly, made in the USA, and then every support. And we're going to have to word this because you want things to be consistent. So right here, these are all in one line. So this also needs to be in one line too. So we're going to have to change the heading on this. So every purchase, yeah, we can't put that in one line, can we? Or maybe like we can just put gives back, and then underneath we can tell them what it is. Gives back. And then we can put in here, every purchase you make supports a child in need. Supports a child in need. Okay. Our products are all proudly made in the USA. Oops. Perfect. So again, 2 lines, 2 lines. This will be 2 lines too. We use the finest, organic, eco-friendly materials for the blankets. Cool. Okay, that's done. So we're moving through this. So, hold on. Show section divider. And you can come here too. So see if you click on this, it opens up this box over here. So you can add links. You can add a more. So if you're like, I want 4 columns now. So you can come over here and click 4. So it's pretty cool. It really lets you customize a lot of different things. Okay, cool. So we've done that part. We'll do testimonials after. We'll do the founder after. And we're going to go back up and actually we're going to add. So as I'm looking through this, I'm like, you know what? We're not showcasing enough product. We got to add more product in here. So let's go up here and we're going to go down and we're going to add our featured collection that's at the bottom, and we're going to make this higher. So here we're going to do that. And then we're also going to add we're going to add 3 featured collections here. Actually, we're going to add, we'll add 3 featured collections. Or we don't need collection list. Sorry. Remove that. So we want feature collections. We want to showcase people what we're selling. So we're going to do featured collection, and we're going to do one more featured collection. So this might seem redundant, but you want to show people what it is that you sell exactly. So we're going to go back up here, and we're just going to do 3 featured collections. You don't have to do them all in the same place, but for this brand, we have small collection size, so it's okay to have a few collections here. So when you click this, the difference between the other one is a collection list. Now we're going to do featured collection. So for each collection, we're going to showcase the different products within that. So we're going to choose organic cotton first. I'm going to click select. And then we're going to, let's see, products per row. So we're going to do 3 products per row. So see how that looks so much better, but look at what the first thing that's popping out. See how the images aren't sized correctly, and see how messy that looks. So we're going to have to go back in after and make sure that we resize all of our photos, which we can do in Shopify. So we can do that after though. You can do section divider. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then if you click theme settings, let's see what else we got here that we can play with. So here is the cool part too. You can come here and you can write force image size. You can now instantly resize without having to resize in the Shopify image selection, which is really cool. So you got to make sure you play around with some of those things here, because if you didn't know about that, you would have had these weird looking images. So you can come here and you can do 2x3, because 2x3 is going to be like that vertical thing. Okay, so it still didn't work. So now we're going to try landscape. Let's try square. Let's see what square looks like. Square might work here, actually. It does work, but it kind of makes the images look kind of small, but that could be okay, actually. Especially if you're just like, I don't know what to do. I just want to resize them quickly. You can do that. Otherwise, you want to go back and you want to edit them in Shopify. You want them to be the same size. So see how much better that looks when you if you can size them correctly. Like you have that nice big image. I don't like the square look here. I just don't think it looks very good. So we're going to go back to natural, and we're just going to edit the images in Shopify after. But this is kind of the cool thing too. Look at when you click square. Watch what happens. It says zoom images to fill space. Let's click that. I mean, how cool is that? So now, if you don't want to resize them, you could leave them like that. So I just love Shopify. Truly makes it so easy for you. Okay, and then for now, we're just going to leave the rest. I think this is perfect. So now we're going to go in and do the same thing for another collection. So we're going to also title this organic blankets. See how pretty that looks? I love it. So we have organic blankets. And I'm going to make another change as we're doing this, because when you put these things out, like you sometimes then decide to restructure things a little bit. So let's do muslin blankets for this one. So we're going to click select. Then we're going to go products per row 3. And then let's see. So it basically copied what we did before. So it already chose square and zoom. So pretty much don't have to do anything else. And I think that looks really, really awesome. We're going to change this to muslin blankets. See, perfect. Okay, and then our last collection is the winter. So winter favorites. I'm going to click winter favorites, select. And for this, we only have 2 products. So in fact, maybe we actually won't have a featured collection here. We just feature this somewhere else. So for now, I'm actually going to just delete this, because it'll look weird if we have like these 3 and these 3, and then we only have 2 for that. So you want to kind of like just be cautious of how things look when you place them. So, okay. So this is looking really, really good. I'm actually thinking that, when I was adding the categories here, and then we went into the product. Like, I'm wondering if we can even try to push this up to the top and see how that looks. So let's go here and we'll just see how that looks. You can play around with things to see how they look. And, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, wait, sorry, I put that in the wrong spot. It would be under the collection list. Okay. So let's kind of see how that looks. I do think there's a lot of white space, but I love this better because it kind of like, you kind of see what you're selling and then you're like, okay, eco-friendly, made in the USA, gives back. And then we dive into like the specific things. My only issue is that there's a lot of white space and I'm not seeing how to get rid of that. So anyway, okay. So now let's do rich text. So this is going to be where you put like a mission statement or like some sort of like compelling thing that's going to lure someone in. So baby blankets. Oops. We make blankets for your special moments. Something. Blankets for the special moments. Maybe we'll put that. Blankets for your special moments. Okay. The blankets are made in small batch in Southern California. And then you would just kind of like elaborate a little bit on like what this point is, but you want to kind of like lure someone in. So I really like for this section when people put like a mission statement or something from the founder, like not about the founder, but like, blankets to make your memories special, or like, because we care about your babies too, or like you want to kind of put something like that that's going to like really lure them in. So just kind of keep that in mind for that. And then now let's work on our hero section. So for this, let's look at images first. So I think we already chose that image for our hero, but I've actually since added some new images. So let's kind of see what else we might be able to play with here. And I actually think I only added vertical images. So, okay, you know what? We're going to stick with what we got because I actually think this looks really cute. So we're going to select this now, and then we're going to go and we're going to click the mobile image. So mobile image will look completely different. So on mobile, we can do something a little bit more fun. See what this one is. So we can do like a more square image. Maybe we could do this one. But honestly, for the hero image, I really like when you show someone's face. It just builds trust and builds connection. So this one is freaking perfect. Perfect for mobile. I love it so much. And of course, it's too big. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to resize it really quickly. Just that image is like perfection. Okay, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to upload that. And if we go to mobile, we can see what it looks like. Oh my God, that is so cute. Oh, I love it so much. I love it. Okay. Just like the sweetest, although it does look a little bit pixelated. That's my only concern now that I'm actually looking at that image. Let me see. So if we go back and look, like it looks okay here. So I don't know, maybe it's just a preview or something. Something about it looks a little bit pixelated. Image focal point. Doesn't change anything. Oh, I'm just like in love with that. I think it looks so cute. Okay, so now that we have this, we're going to work on some of these little features here. So this is kind of cool too. So this will like automatically darken your text so it's visible to read. Like, it adds like a filter, like a layer on your picture so the text is easier to read. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, let's go back up here. And so this is a really important part of a website is your hero image. And you want to add what I call like your, it's like your brand value statement, what you sell, who it's for, and why people should buy it. So this right here is like your absolute prime real estate, and you don't want to mess this part up. So you want to kind of look at here. Your subheading might be like a little cute statement. Then your heading. So for here, we have 3 places for text. So we have a subheading, which I'm going to just show you what it looks like. We want to keep this text short and sweet, honestly. So as little as possible, because we want to just grab them in. But here's where we're going to we're going to have some special statement here. And then we're going to have these things. And maybe we play around with this a little bit more so we don't have it in that order. But for now, we want to have something really good here. So this would be something like, the heading would be organic baby blankets, like boho and minimalist, or like modern and for the modern and minimalist. I can't spell that. Minimal. Okay, so organic made so up here is a subheading. We could switch these around, and you know what? I'm actually going to switch them around now that I'm looking at it. So these all are selling point places. So when someone comes on your website, like what are the things that they care about? So a lot of people, if they're buying baby products, they care that it's made in the USA. They care that it's organic. So you got to keep that in mind. This is like the hook to grab people in. So for the modern and minimalistic mama, because you know how with baby products, some baby products are like super tacky or cheesy, and the magnolia blankets are not tacky and cheesy. So you could put something like, modern and minimalistic baby blankets. You know what I mean? You can switch things around a little bit, and you can also make this header text smaller. So let's look at what it looks like when it's a little bit smaller. So I like when it's on one line. So for the modern and minimalistic mama, organic baby blankets, organic and made in the USA. So since we already have organic here, we don't want to waste that. So we're just going to get rid of organic, and we're going to say made in the USA. And that's it. That's as simple as it needs to be. If we feel like we need to, we're also going to change the button color. So we haven't added our colors in here, and I don't have the other colors that we're using, but for buttons, you want them to be like bright and popping kind of. So for now, I'm just going to kind of choose like an orangey color for now. And then I don't like that color. Okay, so we're going to choose that. But again, like we have our brand colors already. We just have to make sure we add them in. And we could get rid of one of the buttons. So like we don't need 2 buttons here. I would just put 1. All right, let's see. How do we get rid of the second one? Doo-doo. We'll figure out how to get rid of the other button in a second, but we don't really want two buttons. Oh, okay, that just got rid of it. Okay, so then we want the text to be in the center, but if you have an image where like the text is, or you have some white space on one side, you can swap this around. So if you look, like you can kind of see, okay, what if the text is moved over that way, or if it's moved over to the bottom right? So you want, actually that looks pretty good too, because we're not covering the baby's face. I don't love the way this looks, so let's look at bottom center and let's see how that looks. And so I like this for this image, but again, you want, when people are looking at your website, you want them to be able to see the call to action button before the fold. So see how here, this is what will look like on someone's website screen. And right now you have to keep scrolling to see the call to action. So ideally that won't work. We want the call to action and text to be a little bit higher. So we'll kind of go back and just put it on the center, because in the end, the most important place is mobile. But see how here now you can see everything. We want that. We don't want the text to be super, super down. So we're going to save this for now. And we're going to link this to, we can do collection of products. So you could just put like all collections, or you could do all products. Either way, but you want to link it to something. So I would just do all product for this one. So then when someone clicks, it opens up into your product pages that have all the different products. So we can kind of go down again and we can look at mobile view now. So that looks so good. Oh my God. And that's like, it just looks perfection. Oh my God. I love it. Okay, so see how this looks kind of funky on mobile? So I don't love how that looks. It's okay, but I feel like when things don't look even, it looks kind of weird. What does this mean? Show divider. Okay, never mind. Let's see if we can do something on mobile. So sometimes it will let you like do different things on mobile. For this one, it's not letting me. So I guess we'll have to live with that. And then we're going to have to go in and get rid of that second slider there. So then we have these things, and it just shows like some selling points. We have our featured collection list there. We have organic blankets, muslin blankets. And you know what? Because it looks really good on mobile, I think we'll go in and we'll add those winter collection too. Then we have a brand story. Then we have featured product. We'll do testimonials, and then we're really like almost done here. Honestly, that's how quick you can get through this in just a couple hours. Honestly, we oftentimes overthink a lot of this stuff, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to look really good. But this looks really, really good. I'm very happy with this so far. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and get rid of this block as well. For now, we're just going to have one slider, but you can add more sliders if you want to. And then we're going to go and we're going to add one more featured collection. So I actually think we can add that winter collection, because again, most people are going to be looking at your website on mobile. So if it looks funny on desktop, don't worry about it. Honestly, mobile is the most important one. Okay, so we're going to do featured collection, and we're going to do the winter collection. Yeah. Okay. Your favorites. Okay, I like it. Okay, and then here we are going to see what else we have. We'll do the video last. And this is just how, instead of just walking you through every single bit of a website, I'm just trying to build it out with you so you can literally see how easy it can be for your website. So let's just do testimonials quickly. Let's just pretend that you have a few, and you don't need like a million. Even if you just have like 3, that's totally fine. So Literally obsessed. Blankets are as soft as silk. If you want to put an author's image, you can do that. I want to see if we put a little image of the baby. I think that would be cute. So like baby, Grace, and mama. Love it. Okay, here. And again, you want the testimonials to also be like similar in length. So because we talked about the blankets being soft here, now we're going to talk about a different selling point. I love that the blankets are made in the USA. That is so important to me as a mom. Okay, now we're going to use this person. Oops, I didn't add her name. So this is baby Hannah and mama. And she's from Seattle. Okay. And then this person is going to be writing a testimonial based on eco-friendly. So eco, like finding eco-friendly baby products is so hard and it's so key to my business. I'm going to put this person, baby, and this person is going to be baby M. And he's from Boston. Okay, we're done with testimonials. Let's just see if we can reduce the size a little bit. Let's see. Theme settings. So it gives you some options for like colors and things. What our moms say. Our mom, hold on. Blankets. Okay, I like it. And then we're going to do something about the founder, and then we're pretty much done. So the founder piece is really important. I think you just want to keep it simple, but like you want to show, the most important thing is you put a picture of yourself. That's the most important thing. So I'm going to put a picture of me that I'm just going to pull from my website. And you know what? I think my pictures aren't going to be, they're like too businessy. You know what? I'm just going to find a quick image and I'll be right back. Okay, I found two moms. So let's see which image looks better. So we got this mom. Too big. Okay, we'll try one more mom picture. Oh, too big. Okay. I'm telling you, this is exactly what you'll go through when you're building your website. You're going to deal with like the images don't work. The images are too big. So you have to just be patient here. But I'm showing you when you have some images ready to go, and you can always use websites like pexels.com and things like that. And you can just pull some images that don't look like a stock image. These are real images and they're free to use. You just always want to check like the copyright. Are you allowed to use those on a website? Always double check before you use any website image, and always check for like things like commercial use and things like that. But for the most part, you can use a lot of these types of images you can use on your site. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to upload that. Wait, did I save that? Okay, let's resave that. Okay, so now we're going to go back here, go to downloads. Okay, super cute. So let's save this, and then we're just going to go here and just write something really quick just to show you what to put in here. But here we really want to put something like a note from the founder, and we can put like, you know, or maybe we can put like created with love. Created with after having my own baby and hating all the cheesy and tacky baby blankets out there, I decided to create my own blanket brand for the modern and realistic mom like me. Then you can put like learn more, and then you would click.
Well, I hope you loved that training. That was very thorough and very long, so hopefully you're able to take some notes and walk through it. And again, if you have not subscribed to this channel, be sure to subscribe and tap that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you guys next week.